The era of AI policing has officially arrived, and Thailand is stepping onto the global stage with a bold move. As countries like China race ahead with acrobatic humanoid bots, and the US takes a data-driven path to AI law enforcement, Thailand has introduced its own futuristic sentinel, the AI Police Cyborg 1.0. Debuted during the massive Songkran Festival, this robot isn't just a gadget, it's a symbol of how AI surveillance is reshaping public safety. Equipped with 360-degree cameras, facial recognition, behavior monitoring, and real-time command center integration, the cyborg combines advanced situational awareness with a physical police presence. While China's humanoid officers push the limits of robotics and the US cautiously sidesteps humanoid forms, Thailand's middle ground approach raises urgent questions about effectiveness, ethics, and the evolving face of law enforcement in a tech-driven world. Let's dive into what's actually powering these robotic law enforcers and how countries are choosing very different paths in this new age of AI surveillance. Thailand's AI Police Cyborg 1.0 isn't just standing around looking cool. Built to operate in busy public areas like festivals, it's designed with a vision-first mindset. At its core, it's running a hybrid reasoning AI system, basically a setup that doesn't just look at what's happening, but tries to understand the situation based on behavior, visuals, and learned patterns. The cyborg uses a suite of 360-degree cameras, feeding its visual input into an edge processing unit. Think of it like a tiny AI computer packed inside. This unit is likely based on YOLO V8, a fast and efficient object detection model known for being both lightweight and powerful. It can detect objects in real time, over 60 frames per second, with accuracy that hits solid benchmarks like MAP 53.9% on COCO datasets. In a bustling setting like Songkran, where water guns and toy weapons are everywhere, that speed and accuracy make a real difference. But here's where it gets smarter. Thailand's cyborg appears to have been trained on a specialized dataset, one that helps it tell the difference between harmless party props and real threats. That means it's not just using out-of-the-box training like COCO or open images, it's custom-tuned to local needs. The detection model likely uses CNNs, convolutional neural networks, that are optimized with focal loss functions to minimize false alarms. After all, you wouldn't want an alert every time someone sprays water. Now, the behavioral monitoring feature takes it a step further. This is where models like OpenPose or BlazePose derivatives come in. Tech that watches body posture and motion patterns. Layered with LSTM networks, that's long short-term memory, a type of neural net for recognizing time-based sequences, the system can spot signs of aggression before they boil over, like someone winding up for a punch or a sudden crowd scattering. And yes, it's watching faces too. Thailand's Cyborg 1.0 includes facial recognition capabilities that are probably built on models like ArcFace, famous for encoding faces into precise feature vectors. On benchmarks like LFW, ArcFace hits a 99.83% accuracy rate, making it solid for controlled environments like a monitored festival. What makes it stand out isn't just the face matching. This robot goes deeper by adding in what's called multi-factor filtering. That means it's comparing not only facial features, but also clothing, gender, and body structure. Secondary identifiers that help minimize mistaken identity, especially when people are wearing sunglasses, masks, or are partially blocked in crowds. All that data has to move fast. So the robot is powered by the NVIDIA Jetson AGX Orin module, which can handle up to 275 trillion operations per second. That gives it the edge to process everything on site, without needing to send info to the cloud and wait for a response. In other words, it sees something suspicious and instantly pings the command center. Now, swing over to China, and the story shifts to something way more sci-fi. China's PM01 robot is humanoid, agile, and interactive. It's designed not just to observe, but to speak, respond, and even do tricks like front flips. This isn't a glorified camera stand. It's an AI-powered patrol buddy. Its voice interaction likely runs on real-time NLP engines like Baidu's ERNIE 4.0 or iFlytek's multilingual speech AI, which allow the robot to talk and respond in different languages with almost zero delay. The PM01 navigates using SLAM, simultaneous localization and mapping, a technique that lets it build a map of its surroundings and figure out where it is in real time. No GPS needed. That's made possible through high-res LiDAR sensors and IMUs, inertial measurement units, that help it balance while doing complex moves. Yes, including flips, which are coordinated with precision math and inverse kinematics to keep it from crashing into the pavement. What's also interesting is its upgradability. It runs on ROS 2, Robot Operating System 2, which means it's developer-friendly. New detection models, like Detectron 2 or even vision transformers, can be dropped in via edge network protocols. That makes it a robot that can evolve without being replaced. China's even got a more rugged solution, the RTG amphibious robot. This beast can roll through rough terrain, swim, and handle environments that would break other machines. It uses deep reinforcement learning, likely PPO, proximal policy optimization, to learn from real-world trial and error. Trained in virtual environments like NVIDIA Isaac Gym, it builds up thousands of simulated hours before it even touches a real street or riverbed. It's built to last too, handling impacts over 4 tons, speeds up to 22 miles per hour, and crazy temperature extremes. Basically, it's a SWAT team in a spherical robot body. Meanwhile, the US has taken a less flashy route. Instead of humanoid robots or amphibious tanks, American law enforcement leans into invisible AI, systems that predict crime rather than physically intervene. These AI tools use models like XGBoost and graph neural networks to analyze crime data, neighborhood stats, and seasonal trends to forecast hotspots. It's like weather forecasting for crime. Some cities, like New York, are testing physical AI bots too. The K5 robot is a rolling tower with cameras and sensors. It doesn't do facial recognition, mostly to stay compliant with strict privacy laws, but it does use anomaly detection. That means it's trained to recognize when something's off, based on what normal looks like. The tech behind this uses autoencoders, neural networks that learn from typical pedestrian behavior and flag deviations. So, what's the big picture here? We're entering a world of hybrid AI, systems that don't just record, they think. They understand context, respond to movement, talk to people, and make autonomous decisions based on their environment. They're part of a bigger push toward real-time, semi-autonomous public safety tools that merge vision, speech, and reasoning into one seamless experience. But with this power comes serious responsibility. These systems can identify weapons and recognize threats, but they can also track protesters, misidentify faces, and operate without transparency. The tools are powerful, yes, but how we use them could shape the very definition of public safety. As AI continues transforming everything from our phones to our police forces, staying informed isn't just smart, it's essential. If you're fascinated by how emerging tech like these AI-powered robots are reshaping society, make sure to subscribe for more updates just like this. We break down the biggest AI developments in plain language. No hype, just clarity. And now, here's a question for you. Do you think AI-powered robots will make the world safer, or are we heading into a future where surveillance goes too far? Let us know what you think in the comments.